Good morning, my name is Craig Daugherty. I'm one of the Southwest Area Type 1 Incident Management Team Ops Chiefs for Team 2. John Pearson is the IC. Giving you your August 25th update for the Milli Fire. I want to orient you on the map. Again, this is the Sisters area, subdivisions of Tollgate, Crossroads, and Edgington, Remuda. Come back here, this is the 242 road, headed out to the pass here. These are the lava flows on the map that are in the salmon color here. This is the Milli Fire, current perimeter, as flown from IR last night. There is one area that we ended up getting taken care of last night before or after the IR flight was flown, and this piece right here has now been taken care of. So that's now been burned out. So since I'm there, I'll go ahead and talk about this area. This is where we've been focusing a lot of our operations, working down the 1018 road and the 242 road, trying to build a line in here so that we can keep this main fire off here to the west from lining up and pushing back in on these communities, and these are our values at risk. We also have a piece of private property here that's got timber assets that we're also trying to minimize those fire effects on as well. Our goal today is to tie on to what we did yesterday. This piece right here is as a burn operation that we did as a containment feature. This stuff up here at the top here is also burnouts that we've done as a containment feature. Our plan is to try to continue that down and connect these pieces today, continue to depthen this, and then hopefully tonight we'll come in along the north end of the 242 road and contain this piece with firing operations. That'll be a slow, deliberate process that will take several nights to accomplish. We do that at night because we can control that firing operation and decrease the intensity. The crews today will focus on cleaning up, finishing cleaning this here. A lot of heavy equipment working in there, removing fuels and getting that ready for that burnout. We call that prepping. Coming on around the fire, I'll give you a quick update on what's going on around the remainder of the fire. The fire continues to be active here along the west side of the fire, all the way up towards Lava Camp Lake, around the southwest corner, active pockets of fire all along this edge. After the moisture we received the last few days and the humidities, that fire is starting to come back to life as we dry back out and is getting very active. The fire along this edge here is burned into the old Pole Creek fire burn. This area is continuing to carry pockets of fire in the old fire scar there, where there's a lot of standing dead and down on the ground. Coming on around the south end here along the 1018 to the 1015 road, the 15 road, this is all looking really well. Fire is being mopped up all along this edge. You can see where we've got containment line on there. Crews are also working a chunk of this ground on the Pole Creek Trail Road. That area is just being prepped in case this fire does try to push across the Pole Creek, or the old Pole Creek burn. Out here on the very southeast corner of the fire, you can see we still have some red on the map. That fire down in there is still got some heat along the White Juice drainage in the rocks and real rugged ground in there. There's a lot of fire weakened snags that are continuing to fall in there, and the ground in there makes it not conducive for safe operations. So we're allowing those trees to fall. We've got crews in there monitoring, continuing to mop up where they can and utilize air support as needed. All along the north side of the fire, this is looking really good. It's in patrol status now. Mop up is majority completed through there, and that operation will just stay in a patrol status. Today you can expect to possibly see some air tankers flying up here on the north side of the fire, where we plan to do the burn operations the next few nights. All that is a precautionary tactic that we're using to increase our probability of success and to keep spot fires from establishing in there when we burn at night. We reduced the evacuation levels from level 3 to 2 in the Edgington, Remuda, Crossroads, and communities south of Sisters. The reason we were able to do that is of the success that we were seeing here on our operations here on this north side of the fire, but on the 1018 road between the 242 highway and the fire edge. A combination of the weather that we had the last few days, With the reduction in the fire growth because of the humidities, we were able to get ahead of this, start to get offensive in our tactics. We have some anchor points now that we can work off of. We secured more lines here along the edge of this private property. We also were getting a lot of preparation work done up here north of the 242 in anticipation if this fire was ready to move out of here. Because of those actions, it allowed us to be able to allow folks back into their communities. We expect this fire to continue to grow as the humidities drop and the heat and weather starts to change and the fire behavior starts to come back. This area will become active again, but we are now in a position where we feel comfortable to hold that fire as it comes around. And that concludes our operational update for today. Thank you.